We're here at Douglas College in beautiful Coquitlam, BC for the second annual Rise and Inspire Summit, hosted by yours truly, Daniel Joseph. Hey everybody, welcome. Good morning. Welcome to the second annual Rise and Inspire Summit, brought to you by the Gamar Foundation. Put your hands together for being here today. Taking time out of your busy lives on a beautiful Saturday morning to elevate, motivate, rise, and inspire. We have an amazing day planned with some exceptional speakers, panel, and we want to just empower you to get to that next level of whatever you want to do in your young lives. My name is Daniel Joseph. I will be your master of ceremonies for this most auspicious event. If you don't know me, look me up on LinkedIn. If you don't have LinkedIn, shame on you. Don't get on LinkedIn right away because you need it. Believe me, you need it. But I am a local author, actor. I hosted 13 festivals just over across the way in Town Center Square, to where I met WR. And also a filmmaker and actor. Got a couple films coming out that I'll tell you about later on. But right now, I want to just give thanks to the ancestral land of Coquitlam and really all the nations where we are so blessed in this country to live and be prosperous and free. So I give thanks to all the nations and the land that we're so fortunate to be on. At this time, I'd like to introduce a very, very special guest we have. Put your hands together, give a big Coquitlam welcome. The former chief of Coquitlam Nation. Make some noise for Mr. Ed Hall. I kick a rhyme that intertwine your dreams and reality within your mind. I then combine the body and the soul so that you shine and forever glow. You know, oh, of course you do. Why do we hold ourselves back? Because we often do. The creator of your destiny, the boss is you. So if you're losing in life, the loss is you. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. So what you gonna do? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Have a music documentary called Dancing Raps, just launched on Amazon. Go check that out. A couple books I'm working on. And let's cut the music. Let me talk to the people for a second. Shameless promotion over. How we doing? You feeling good? You feeling elevated? Yeah. All right, cool. So I want to start off by asking a question. Do you dream?
Yes.
Yes. Of course, we all dream. It's one of those commonalities that unifies us. It's something that actually makes us all the same, despite all our differences. It's how we dream. And whether you remember your dreams or not each night, you are having them. And that's that real dream. But then there's the dream of your goals and your aspirations and what you want to become in your journey. And both are paramount for your prosperity. And we're going to touch on both today. So, for me, I got fascinated with dreams out of high school. I went to Coquitlam, don't hate, took some psych classes in 2000, and I got fascinated with the world of dreams. And it was just this mysterious place where, our body goes dormant and our minds get so active, and we can see loved ones that are no longer with us. We can have these imaginative stories within our minds. And so I started doing a dream journal. For 18 months, I documented my dreams. And while I was doing that, I was also looking to learn and experiment on the effects of my day-to-day external factors and how they influence my REM sleep as well as my dreams. And so for 18 months, each day, if I couldn't remember the dream, I documented that. And then I wanted to highlight why I didn't perhaps remember that dream. Now, quick thing, if you want to remember more dreams, increase your dream recall, keep a pad of paper by your bedside and write it down right away when you come out of that subconscious realm. The more time that goes by, the less likely you're going to remember it. You can also do it with your phone, but I encourage you to use a notepad because there was a study that when you write things with your hands versus texting and typing, you use more communication waves to your brain, you're more likely to remember. Plus, the white light will just keep you up. So, something to think about, but this isn't a talk on dreams and recall. This is a talk on compound interest, which is profound in investing. But it applies to your daily lives, your physical being. You don't get in shape overnight. You chip away at the Adonis or Aphrodite you used to be. You have to start small. So this book I started writing, Me, My Dreams, and I, in 2000, was consistency. Each night I was writing my dreams down, then doing research on dreams. And dreams are fascinating. Pharaohs would use dream catchers and search out dream interpreters to predict famine, war, and disease. Nostradamus is the famous predictor with his forecasts. Edgar Cayce more recent and being able to use dreams to interpret the future. And so I started writing this book based on that 18-month dream journey. And again, it was sentence by sentence, page by page, paragraph by paragraph, it all comes together. Soon enough, you have sections of your book, and then you have a book. And that goes for any goal that you want in life right now. It's not going to necessarily happen overnight. It rarely does. The overnight success took 10 years. And that's how long it took for my book. I want to kind of do a show of hands. Who here writes down their goals? It's really good. It's really good. Most of the audience. Kudos to you if you did. If you didn't, I'm not going to shame you, but I'm going to ask, why not? Now, anyone who put up their hands, would you be so bold and courageous to share one of those goals? Anyone? Yes?
Run a half marathon.
Run a half marathon. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie. Make some noise for Katie. That's for you. You have to be bold. You have to be courageous enough to share your goals and your dreams with the right people. Avoid the vampires, but share with people who lift you up, who will rise and inspire with you. So, for my second book, Wise Words from a Father, it was the same thing. I was taking my dad's journals for 3 decades and transcribing them from chicken scratch over to the digital world. And it didn't happen overnight. So again, it's this incremental gains will lead to monumental results. Write that down. Incremental gains will lead to monumental results. Now my team is going to hand out some paper because we're going to do something in a moment. This guy's not as famous, this guy who's famous is not as popular as he used to be. But Will Smith has a great quote, which says, when you're going out to build a wall, you don't set out to build the biggest and baddest wall. It's just too intimidating, it's too daunting. What you need to do is just focus on a brick. And put all of your intention and attention on that brick. And just consistently lay down those bricks. And if you do that, consistently, diligently, soon enough you have your wall. But I'd say don't build one. Don't build a wall, build some bridges, right? We're not connecting here. But I think you get the idea. So I want to get you guys involved now, although I love the sound of my voice. It's silky and buttery. But I want you guys involved. So you each got a piece of paper, and I want you to take out a pen, if you guys know what that is. It's a writing instrument that is pointy, and it writes on something that is not digital. And what we're going to do is you're going to write your name in the center of that page. And what you're going to do next, when you've got your name, and everyone's going to do it. I'm going to be walking around. I'm going to be walking around and making sure that everybody writes down their name in the center of their page. Remember this one. This mic is cordless. I don't even know where your papers are, people. No, this is our steam panels. I'm going to come check it out. So, next up, once you've done that dubious task of writing your name on a page, I want you to write down one goal. It doesn't have to be for this week, this month. It can be something that you wish to accomplish in 10 years. It's something that can be personal to you, something that you want to share with the world, whatever it is. If you're really ambitious, write a few. But at least for this moment, at least give me one. And I've got people in the audience. I got eyes everywhere here. So I'm going to be making sure that they let me know intel who's writing down goals here. Now, I'll tell you a quick anecdote while you guys are formulating on these masterful goals. I've been in sales for 20 years. I know. I started when I was 2. What I did with every organization is I would write my name and the company I worked for in the center of the page. Then, I would write all the organizations that I wish to attract into my orbit. And you'd be surprised by the end of the year just how many of these companies became clients of mine. And we're talking the Vancouver Canucks, Fairmont, we're talking cities like Oklahoma, Lululemon. I've partnered with massive organizations in my sales career. Now, I didn't just put up my vision board, lay on a hammock and sip Mai Tais. I put in the work, and I pride myself on being a hard worker, disciplined, vigilant, diligent, and voracious when it comes to follow-ups. But what it does is, when you put that vision board in a highly visible place, it's your North Star. We have 70, 80, 90,000 thoughts on average per day. Empowering thoughts, self-deprecating thoughts, repetitive thoughts, thoughts that are meaningless and useless. The North Star of your vision board, your daily reminder to get you on track when you're having a low day, can build you up again. Or just remind you of what you're supposed to do. So this is a form of writing down your goals as well. Like Tony Robbins says, writing down your goals is the first step to making the invisible become visible. So whether you're writing down your goals in list form or creating a vision board like this, where you're looking to attract the goals and the achievements and the aspirations and dreams that you want in your life, I encourage you to try this. And so I hope you take what you've started today and build on it. And if the dream changes, if the goals need to be revised, that's okay. We are evolving every day, so that's probably a good thing. Now, does anyone have a vision board besides the one I'm getting you to do right now? Yes?
Yeah.
That's good. And yeah, don't be shy, they're going to be around. These are baskets of wisdom for you to pull threads of insight and knowledge from. So utilize them while they're here. You know, there's a saying, your network is your net worth. And I don't necessarily mean monetarily. The positive people that you hang around with can help you with that optimism. We're going to keep it going. We've got an amazing guest coming up. But I first want to introduce a man that I first met when he was running for mayor 3 years ago. Met me at the Caribbean Festival, trying to get my vote. I was like, sorry now, I was a laggard. But we stayed in contact, and I was so grateful when he tapped me to come and host last year, which was a success. And it's great to see such a great turnout today. And so I want to introduce the man, the founder of GLG, and of course, also what happened to the Guard Foundation. So put your hands together with the professor himself.
DJ, I thought I had a walk-up song. Oh yeah, we're messing up. There you go. My God. Oh wow. You look different from this view than looking at the back of my head sitting up in the front row. It is so good to see you all. I am going to be invited to say a few words a little later. So I'm going to spare you, especially because I stand between you and lunch. And here's what I'm asking all of you to do, is bear a bit of patience. We will break for lunch at about 20 after 12, because we've got a real special guest that's going to be with us. We're going to have a fireside chat, her and I. She is Coquitlam's very own. Before I introduce her, show of hands, how many of you know what happened last summer? That was a global event where there was lots of festivities, lots of awards that were given. It happened in Paris, and all. What happened, G?
2024 Summer Olympics.
Yes, sir. The Summer Olympics happened in Paris, and we don't only have one of our keynotes today as Coquitlam's very own, but she actually competed in the Paris Olympics. And so part of the conversation that we'll have is around her journey as an Olympian, as a person who's grown up in these here Tri-Cities. And so please put your hands together for Justina Nastasio. Because it's Beyonce, they got her song right. Because I had MC Hustle, they got a little bit off. I'll take the pressure off of both of you. Yes. Thank you.
All right. We back? You guys still with me?
Yeah.
You're still alive? Yeah. Are you feeling inspired? Are you happy? You feel like you could rise to the occasion? Yeah. I hope so. Thank you guys again for taking time out of your Saturday to be here. Sometimes you got to take the time, make the time, create the time. You need to invest in yourself. That can be financially, and it can also be with time. Because like we talked about earlier, these incremental gains lead to monumental results. So our judges are back, which means we've got some announcements soon enough. But before that, if there wasn't already enough inspiration in this building, we got to up the notch a little bit. Not just because he's a lot taller than me either. I met this man across the way here at the Caribbean Festival 3 years ago. This man was running for mayor. Came up trying to get my vote. I said, I like your haircut, but I can't vote for you. I live in Ladner. Ladner's a farm town, really south of here. But we stayed in touch, and I was so impressed with just what he had accomplished in his life and what he was trying to do. And checking out his site of what he was trying to do on that platform, trying to be mayor, he's trying to really do new things. And if you haven't seen, like, he's about the youth. And the Gamar Foundation is about supporting you. You guys are tomorrow's leaders. You are the future. And that's why they invest their time and their energy, Adele and Naomi, to do this. And so we've stayed in touch, and I'm just so proud to have this gentleman in my life. He's the founder of the organization that you see before you, the Gamar Foundation, GLG as well. He's doing amazing work. This man's done stuff at Harvard. He'll tell you all about it. Obama, he's got stories galore. But put your hands together for my brother from another mother. Make some noise for Adele. Come on!
You got the song. Oh man, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen and everybody, it is a privilege and an honor. I have been asked to discuss a couple of things, and I want to first say that we're going to be sharing the videos that you all worked so hard at after this talk. We get to see you all your mouths.